Tommy and I arrived in Pittsburgh a couple of months before the shooting started. And we basically just lived the life of a fighter. And I mean, we kind of were all camped up with the stunt guys, you know, who were, you know, completely instrumental to the success of this film.
Training Joel Edgerton and Tom Hardy was a huge undertaking. It started back in LA when we first sat down with Gavin and they told me who they were going to cast.
Fights were designed where Brendan's fights were lengthy and Tommy's fights were short. That came out of character, but it also helped a little bit in casting because Tommy was not as adept as Joel was as a fighter. So we had to get Tommy prepared for in a very singular way.
Tom has no athletic experience before this movie. And he showed up at about 162. And we needed to get him to about 185, 190.
It appears to be 179 pounds, sir.
So we had the weight to put on and a skill set I know nothing about, so I had to learn to kick and learn to punch.
Beautiful.
Teaching him how to look like a fighter and interact with real fighters was a huge undertaking.
You know, so it was like 2 hours boxing, 2 hours kickboxing, Muay Thai, then 2 hours choreography a day, and then 2 hours lifting every day, you know, for the film.
1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. Can't smoke me 4.
The diet was one of the hardest parts. Getting them to eat 5 to 6 meals a day in protein every few hours.
We were carb depleting as well, so we were eating chicken and broccoli all day, nothing else, not had sweets. It was rubbish, man. It was horrible. It's unnecessary, and I don't know why anybody does it for a living. You know, yes, it's exciting, you know, and getting in the ring with somebody, you know, who can tear the head off, you know, Mike Tyson, you know, is an experience. But like, you know, it's not all it's cracked up to be necessarily. But I did enjoy it, you know.
I would say the hardest part about the training was not having enough time. My team and I had 2 problems to deal with. First, train the actors to get them physically to look like fighters, and then teach them how to fight for film to make them believable as MMA fighters.
It's very difficult not to hit each other. So punches would go through all the time, you know, like, you know, an elbow or a knee. You know, Joel tore his meniscus, took a few weeks off. I tore the ligament of my right hand, you know, they broke my foot and they cracked my ribs, you know, like, and we were still fighting, and it was, you know, it's like, I'm an actor. This is too much.